All right, now we're going to do some sparkle effects. We just did a chasing effect. We're now going to make things sparkle. And so I'm going to show you a few ways to do sparkle effects here. First of all, I'm going to delete all this because we don't need all this stuff going. So one way to do sparkles here is basically you just turn something on and then turn it right back off, right? So what I'm going to do here is int pix equals random LED underscore count. Okay. So the LED count is 87, right? This strip has 87 pixels. What it's going to do here is return a value from 0 to 86. It's actually 0 to 86.9999999, but since it's an integer, it can't hold that decimal. So it's going to be a value from 0 to 86, okay? Then what we're going to do here is strip dot set pixel color pix comma, and let's make it full bright. There we go. It's going to turn that thing on, and it's not turning orange. Oh, that's because I capitalized that 0. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna do a strip dot show, and then we're gonna do a strip dot set pixel color color. See, we need pix comma 0 comma 0 comma 0. There we go. Okay. And then we need a little bit of a delay. And we'll play with the delay a little bit here because it kind of changes the effect. Okay. So what we're going to do here is pick a random number or random pixel, right? Between 0 and 86. We're going to turn that pixel full white, show it, and then turn it off in memory, and then wait. And there we go. We got the sparkle effect, right? Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So I'm going to make that go a lot of bit faster here. Whoops. I hit enter to upload. I should hit upload to upload. Okay. So this is going to look a little more aggressive here at 10 milliseconds, a little more sparkly. And I could have a few of them set too. So I could have int pix, I could have pixel 2. But right here looks pretty good, right? Nice sparkly effect here. Okay, so that's how to get a single sparkle going on. And that's still a pretty cool effect. You could also go with rolling the dice on each pixel. And I'll explain why that's important. So first of all, let's pretend today we only have 10 pixels. Okay? So if we have 10 pixels, the chances of this area right here flashing is always going to happen, right? There's going to be one in these 10 pixels flashing, right? And so this area is always going to have a flash, right? You can see how excited that area is. Okay, so if I wanted each pixel to have a 1 in 10 chance of actually flashing, turning on, what I can do instead of, like, let's see, what would I do here? With 87 pixels, I'd have to have 9 picks, right? 9 random things turning on at the same time. And then keeping track of those, and once they flash, turn them off. It'd be a lot brighter and a lot cooler effect, but it'd be a lot of writing like code. And I don't want to write all that code. So I'm going to change my LED count back to 87 here. Okay, this time we're just going to write for int a equals 0. A is less than LED count. A plus plus, right? So for every LED, let's do, let's see. If, I guess we'll make an integer. Int bright equals 0. Okay, if random, if not random 10. I'll explain how this works in just a second. If not random 10, bright equals 255. Okay, so what we're doing here is random 10 returns a value from 0 to 9, right? So a 0 means not true. Any other number means true. So if this returns a 1, it's going to return true, right? And it's going to execute this. If it returns a 2, it's going to run this. If it returns a 3, it's going to run this. By putting this there, it inverses it. So if not true, then it's going to run this. So the only reason that this if statement would work is if the random returns a 0. And it has a 1 out of 10 chance to return a 0. Okay? So that means for every single pixel here, there's a 1 out of 10 chance it's going to be on during the sparkle. Okay? So we're going to do this. We're going to do a strip. After it's done, oh, I guess not yet. Oh, that's right here. Set pixel color. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're doing that's right. A, comma, bright, comma, bright, comma, bright. Okay, so usually it's going to turn that pixel off, right? Because it's typically a 0. But it has a 1 out of 10 chance of being on. Okay, and it's random. So after it's done setting all that, then we're going to do a strip.show. And then have a delay of, I don't know, 30. So there might be 1 or 2 on. There might be 40 of these on. We'll never know, right? It'll always be random. And so the sparkle effect's going to be much more, there's going to be a lot more changes here. It's not just going to be 1 pixel on. It's going to be a lot of pixels. Oh, whoops. I guess I better end that parentheses. There we go. I forgot to end the if parentheses. I just had the random parentheses closed. I need 1 more. Okay. Oh, set pixel color. Oh, I guess that's a command of the function of the object. Strip dot set pixel color. There we go. Because we made an object called strip, and because that command or function belongs to this library. All right, now we're uploading. Now we should have a lot of sparkles going on. There we go. That's super intense. And sometimes I'm seeing 3 or 4 on. Sometimes I'm seeing just 1. But that's definitely a nice glisten here. Okay. Now let's say I want it to be like a higher chance of being on. I can reduce that random to like 3. And because I have it powered off a 5-volt power supply over here, I can run that amount of power through there without hurting anything. Oh, that's a lot of light. Cool. Now if I want it really sporadic, I can say if random 40. There we go. It's going to compile that, and all right, we're uploading here. There we go. So that's a lot more similar, I guess, because it has a 1 out of 2 chance of being on. So there's chances are there's at least 1 on every time, I guess. What would it be? 43, 44 or so would be 1 out of 2 chance of something being on. But there's also a chance of 2 of them being on. So it's about as bright, but it's a lot more like random and sporadic. So anyways, here's 2 ways to sparkle it. And eventually we'll show more ways. There's a lot of ways to make it sparkle, but these are the 2 common ones we're going to use. So we're going to use like set a random pixel to on and then turn it off in memory. And we also have the pixel, each pixel has a random chance of being on or not. Thanks for watching.